Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and this is my channel called Be a Flamingo, and we talk about things crochet sort of stuff. There was a blooper reels at the end. I think hopefully there's only going to be one blooper because apparently my voice does not want to voice this morning. So this is my take 2. I want to say hello to all the new followers, subscribers and everybody who's coming over to my channel from the Secret Yarnery. So the Secret Yarnery, she's fantastic. She has this yarn wall that I'm just in awe of, and I just wouldn't. Can I just come and live in your book, sort of your shelf, your yarn shelf? I'll just come and look at it, just touch it slightly. She features currently doing a series where she features some of her favourite new YouTubers, and I was just hello. It was me. I didn't know what was happening because I started getting on the text, you've been featured, and I was like, okay. And then, no, you've been featured, and I was like, and I went and looked. I tell you what, I've never screamed and cried at the same time, and I was running around like an absolute weirdo. So yeah, that happened, and I think it just I know quite a few. I think Chloe from Begoa, but Craft, she's Irish. Just I'm going to link it down below because I just don't know how to. I'm just butchering everything for pronunciations. She was also featured as well. I'm just waiting for Debs from Coastal Crochet to be featured because she's awesome. She's my bestie. Which actually, talking about it, this coming Wednesday I am going live, so you won't have a normal video from me, but instead you'll have a live of me and Debs from 7 p.m. from the UK Greenwich Mean Time, UK time. We'll be going live, and it's the day before she goes off on her mega holiday. She's going to Florida, and she's also going to be visiting like Michael's and some other yarn shops, and I've given her my shopping list because why not? Glare as well. It's driving me insane, so I don't know how you feel about it. Going to be moving my studio around, so hopefully that will be less glary. I need to get some anti-glare. I need to get a whole new face and probably a whole new life and everything. March cannot come sooner? Oh, I don't know what the saying is. It's like my octopus saying. I've got a week left of doggy sitting, which if you're new here, I'm just currently helping a friend out doggy sitting. And I've got a week left, and then she comes back from her massive holiday, which she's having a fantastic time from. And so yes, I don't know if I'm in on Monday, but I'm going to be there all the way till Friday, so I'm not going to be home as we're staying over. So I'm not out of my studio, so I need to figure out what I want to take with me to make this week, because most of the dogs are just, they want to sit on me, that's it, and they don't bother with the yarn, which is quite nice. They're like, oh, she's just doing her thing again. So I need to figure out what I want to make this week. I have got a ladybird. Is it a ladybird or is it a ladybug from Rachels Handmade, which is Christina, who I love, and it's been in my to-do list for a couple of weeks now. I want to do that because I got all the yarn out for it and everything. I just never did it. Look, I'm just looking around. What I do is I look around and I'm like, what do I need to tell you? Because if I showed you my desk right now, it's disgusting. I don't even know. I've got about this much room to actually work on. I had to move stuff to put my tripod up. So yes, my last week of doggy sitting, and then I'm back home, which is going to be brilliant. And then I'm going to be able to thank you very much all for your safety eye orders. I've just got them, and I've got them to do when I get back. So I'm finishing on Friday, so on Saturday, that's my job to do on Saturday, is to get all your eyes done so then they can go out first thing Monday morning to you. So thank you very much for everybody who ordered. If you don't know, I've started making safety eyes. I'm now fidgeting, just like winding yarn up. I've started making glitter safety eyes, and they are on my website, which is also linked down below in the description. That's it, as well as my Patreon. I've been sharing a bit of my dreams on Patreon this week, and I'm like, you know, when you have those dreams that are just in your head and you don't really want to share them just in case, but then I decided, right, I'm going to put it out there into the universe, and I shared it. So that's what's over on my Patreon. I think they're $2.99 a month, I think. Is that? I think that might be cheaper than a whole bar of chocolate. I think so. Everything's so expensive right now. Anyway, I've made a list of things I want to talk to you about, specifically that I want to specifically talk to you about. But first of all, I just want to thank everybody for my comments and everything on my last video, which I just didn't know whether to put it out there or not, but I did, and you all kind of understood where I was coming from and everything. Now with the comments, so with my video styling, I don't like to edit because I'm just lazy and I just can't be asked, and I don't know how to do it. So it's a one take wonder, or 2 takes this morning because I got the first. It's terrible. And I'm also applying that to my comments. I don't delete comments, and I feel like the community, the commentary is a way to discuss things and understand other people's opinions and come up with new ideas and stuff like that. But I just want to make sure that you just are aware these are all public, and just be nice. We are all nice. Our flamingo community is amazing. You're all amazing, but just also just be aware of what you're putting out there, and there's feelings and thoughts on the other end. So that's all I've got to say. I won't delete your comments because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in editing. I don't believe in deleting comments. Social media is a form of, well, our community, it just everything is like discussions, and it just builds it and everything. There you go. That's my thing on it. Right. Right, I'm not going to go straight into the set. Actually, finger condoms. I'm going to link these down below. Now, I've been using cotton yarn, and I'm really sort of, so I hold my, how do I hold my yarn? Hold on, let me think about it. Oh, I don't know now. You ever? Oh, I don't know. And I sort of, and it always hits this little bit here, and it's getting really hard. I had a shower this morning. And it was really sore, especially with my thumb as well, by using the cotton. So I bought these. I saw these. I was like, surely there's some sort of finger protection. And I was looking on Amazon, and really I just put in finger condoms. Just look, you know. It just, that's what it is. And look. Oh, I'm swearing at you. I'm sorry. I got there's just little silicone things, and I thought, oh, it'll be really cumbersome, but they kind of, because they're so, well, they're not coming off, and it's really helping. It's made such a difference. It means I can keep going, and my fingers are saved. So you get like a whole bag of them, different sizes. I'm gonna link these down, and they're from Amazon. They're not expensive, but they just saved your fingers. Just, I said to Des, I bought some finger condoms. She was like, what on earth? Yeah, look. Just, that's been cracking me up all week. The only problem is, as I'm dog sitting, they get hairs everywhere, and you have to keep brushing them off. I think I have to go through most of my makes that I've been making there with pair of tweezers and put all the hairs out. One, I mould a lot on my own. I'm like some sort of dog as well. My hair gets everywhere, which is also, it shows how much grey hair I've now got. So I showed you my finger condoms. Also, I've seen this this thing. It's a wreath. It's like an Easter wreath that I want to do. I'm just waiting for her to convert it into English and put it on Etsy. So I'm just keep checking every like couple of hours. And I'm just wondering, because I'm going to make it out of cotton yarn. Is there a way you can waterproof cotton yarn? Because I know you can get this spray waterproof that you can put on like clothes to waterproof it. Does that work on yarn, do you think? Because I'd like, so I'm not going to put it on my door. I'm going to gift it to somebody who's got a door that people can see. Probably my friend Cindy, and I'll say, put it on your door, please, because I need people to see this. But I want it to be waterproof as well, because here in the UK it just rains every day, and driving me insane. But I'm thinking, is there a spray or something that I can do to make it waterproof? Also, bear with me one moment, I need to go in the other room. I always need to go in the other room. I always forget to bring things through. Starch, I'm back, I'm coming. Starch. I've been asked to make some flowers, some little bouquet flowers, and so I started, and for some reason when people ask me, can you do this for me, we need this, my brain says no. Well, my brain says, my face says yes, of course I can do that, but my brain says no. And so I've been trying to make these flowers for ages, and last night I was having such a fed up day. You know when you just like fed up, you just can't be bothered to do anything, you've got loads to do, but you're like, I'm fed up because my life's boring kind of thing. So I sat on the sofa and made some flowers. I forgot I'm on, what's its face? Cinematic. Right, don't drop this into my cup of tea. So this is, I don't like this one, but just wondering, starch. So I didn't have any wire. Also, I don't know how to put wire in to something which is a chain, and then I don't think it would work. Look, for goodness sake, focus. What are you focusing on? Oh, am I too far? One day I will be able to afford a proper camera, or maybe an upgrade. I'm on an iPhone 13. I don't have any microphones or anything. You just get the iPhone 13, okay? And you get the glare and everything. So I made this. And what I want to do is I've got some spray starch. What am I doing with spray starch? Spray waterproof stuff, spray everything. I haven't got spray paint for some reason. I do not paint. Anyway, I was just wondering if I spray it and then just, you know, shape it with my fingers, if that would work. Has anybody ever used that? Thought about doing that? I really am disliking this. Not this. I bought a pattern. I keep buying patterns of flowers, and I'm just like, no, they're not what I want. Then I had this one, I really liked it, because like, it's got like this double thing, and then I'm like, focus please. I'm making them all with cotton yarn. I'm trying to use up all my DK, Rikarumi and King Cole stuff, so then I can just go purely over to Katona. What is that stuff that I've been using for my dolls? That stuff. Then I decided I'm just going to make little rose. I'm coming off this, hold on one moment. We're on video now, so if you all of a sudden see that there's a change in it, just because, look. So I've been making, so this is, look, so you can see now, I kind of like those. I've just been making little roses because I just sat there and I was so fed up. I've got a whole pile of cotton. What they want really is, I can't believe I'm showing you this. This is from Shein. It's not Timo, it's Shein. I'm so sorry that I bought these. But she wants like little things like this. I've showed you this before. You're like, oh, why don't you just give her those ones? But because like these bits are all battered really. I wonder how they're, like a little, I don't know. If you know how to make these ones, as in those flowers, can you just drop me, you know, Instagram me, message me a pattern or something. Just tell me how to make them, please. Because that would be awesome. I don't like these. I just want to. Anyway, so I was doing some flowers. So that's my starch. So my waterproof stuff for my wreath. I don't know if I'm going to get it. When is Easter? I don't know whether it's April. I think March is. No, we don't do falling off. Go back in there. My whole studio is an absolute mess. I print out quite a lot of my patterns, and then what I do is I don't file them. I just shove them in the little basket thing. I've got a whole filing cabinet I should really use. So I think what I'm going to do is just utilize that and just print everything out that I've, not print everything out. I'm going to put them in plastic folders and be organized. So I've been doing like little flowers, and I need to really do those and just get those done with, so I'm going to take those with me. I have 2 things to show you, 3 things, 2 things, I don't bloody know, who knows anymore. I had this pattern, and now it's a butterfly crochet pattern, and it's a new to me designer. Who is the designer? You'll have to wait a moment. Ekaterina Borisova. I don't know. Oh, KB Love Knitting. And it's like this little butterfly, and I was like, I need to make this so it looks so cute. Mine does not look that. But have you ever started a pattern? You really want to make it. You start a pattern and then you're like, this is not going well. So these are its feet, and yeah, look, just what is going on? That was the first bit that went wrong. So I'm gonna have to, I don't even know if I want to do it. And then I got very confused on how to attach the body to the, I got really confused. And you know when you have to frog something, so I had to frog it and like redo it, and then I frogged it again, and now my brain says I cannot finish this pattern, so it's going to have to go and sit on the side. And I'm really sad because I really kind of like the pattern, but after doing just the feet, I don't think it's going to look as nice as it does, because I want it to look exactly like the picture on the pattern, but it's not going to do that, is it? Right, what else have I done this week? I have made, do not worry, I have not forgotten about our farm. Hold on 1 minute, I need a cup of tea. Have you got a cup of tea and snacks? Do you know when you've been like, I wanted a horse pattern, and normally with patterns they just appear on the Etsy or on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I'll have that, I really want to make that, that's fine. But with this horse, I had this particular horse in my head, like how I wanted it to look, and then it was a case of finding a pattern that looked exactly like my dream horse in my head and it never worked. And then I found this pattern, and it's called Holly the Horse by Rachel's Handmade Huggables, and she will be linked down below. I'm also going to be updating the Google Doc list. I'm going to show you this because, oh, sorry. Look at this. How cute is this? I just need to, because you can do splits, I'm going to just tack her things. Oh, look how adorable. I love this. This is what I wanted. I think it's the face shape. Now, where I put my eyes in, I need to just, if they removed that little bit more derpy inwards, they wouldn't look so, eye placement is so hard. But it's got a little holder. This comes off. I'm not going to take it off. And it just goes along, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. It had to be pink, because obviously flamingo. How cute is this? And strange, there was sewing on there, but not as much as you, well, there's sewing on there, but it wasn't as hard as you think. So you, I'm trying to think. Oh, right. I've done this over a few days, haven't I? So the head and the body is one, so it's kind of like a little skittle shape, and then you sew the legs on, the 4 legs, and you also put the muzzle on as well, which I'm kind of getting better at putting muzzles on. And then you put the ears on, like on itchy nose, you got the ears, which is so cute, and then you do loops for the hair. This bit is the bit that takes all the time, and to be honest, it could probably have more, but I got fed up. And then especially with the tail, I feel like I need a longer tail, but I got fed up at that point. I was like, can we just make the harness and make it look really cute? Now there is face shaping, and yes, I am still doing a video on face shape. I'm wondering if it's going to be light, like sunshine later on today. I'm going to be able to do it here, so then I can put that out this week, because it's done face shaping. So even though when you've put the muzzle on, it looks all right, but I just pulled it in under here, so it looks a bit more horseified. How cute is that? How many more do I want to make? I'm thinking like a black and a grey one, because you can't just have one horse, can you? I mean, without its hair, it did look a bit like a donkey. But I love this. I really, really like this. And this was what was in my head. So I'm going to make more of you. Now, she won't pass testing for UKCA. Also, while I'm talking about UKCA, I'm going to have a series on UKCA. I'm just working it out, just because of her loopy loops. So I'm going to think about a different way of doing those and see how that works out on my next one. But how cute is she? If you don't get good, you could go and get this pattern. It's brilliant. I know Snuggle Beans Crochet also has this fluting horse as well, and I kind of want to try that one. Maybe I should get that one. Also, Crochet Grove has a dash and with my horse sitting. Now I horse sit. Do you know I've never been near, never even touched a horse. I'd love to ride, but yeah. I look after a lot of Dachshunds, and she's got Dachshund, Crochet Grove has. Anyway, we're back to horses, yes. How cute is this? This is just adorable. I'm just like, you are adorable. I want to make more. Guess what I'm doing today? So I've been making some plushy stuff. So I haven't forgotten all my plushy stuff. I know I'm on my cotton doll stuff and all this, but I'm just kind of mixing it all up. And I hope you like that. I need another bit of a cup of tea. I haven't got much to show you. But then I start talking, and here we are, 20 minutes later. I have finished a doll. Now, I'm going to show you her. Oh, I don't have to do, yeah, I'm just normal video now. It's a green frog crochet doll, and it's Sophia. So she should have a hairband with a little unicorn. I just didn't do that. I got to the point where I'm like, no. And we were doing this, putting the hair on, and I've fixed all the hair up now. How gorgeous does that hair? I wish I could have pink and blue and purple hair. I'm just not brave enough. But how cute is she? And she's got her little, finished her dress. She has got a wireframe on. Now on the pattern, they don't show you how to do wireframe. I've just added that in myself. She does in the pattern show you how to make a little tube for the neck to support that, but because I have a wireframe in it all the way from the legs, arms, all the way up to the top, right to the top, she doesn't need that support because the wire does it. But look at her dress, so cute. Not the back. I just love it. It's bright, and then she's got a little petticoat underneath. I'm going to show knickers. The only thing I wish I did was made this white, the same as that. I feel like the cream is a bit muted. What is going on with your leg? Hold on, she's not kneed. And she's got little shoes. These should be, I might get a pair of straighteners out and just straighten those. It's got little shoes. Oh, I don't think I've done the ends of those. I think I just got too excited and put it all together. But how cute is she? She's adorable. And like I said from previous, this is the Katona, and with wire, without wire, and the size difference is quite immense. But I have made this one in DK, so she was quite big before, but I really like this. It's a 2.5mm hook and the Katona, and it's like a 4-ply sport weight cotton. But I really do like her. But then I was like looking last night. I have to go back into the other room. Bear with me, grab a cup of tea, go for a wee or something. I'll be back. I'm still walking. Come with me. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out the best. Oh, just looked at my floor in my studio. I just looked at my studio. I'm going to close my eyes about that. I'm trying to find which pattern dolls I really like, and I keep coming back to this shape, this face shape. I just like it. It just feels to me how I just like it. Because look, I love this one, but there's something about, I think because this one was my first one, and I'm absolutely, completely, nutty in love with her. I was like deciding whether to make to go and buy another, these from Nina Hook Creations, and whether to go and buy another pattern. I think that's a yes. I think I might have to start that. Oh, I've got so many patterns. I've got a cowgirl one, I've got one in dungarees. I just stop buying patterns, Nicole, you gotta stop it. But yeah, so I love these, look at them. So yes, I am on my doll era, but I'm also still on my farm era. I'm also need to see which I'm gonna need to pop into the post office tomorrow and find out which ones of my farm animals are sold and figure out what I'm going to put in beginning of March there. But I just really like this, and I know I keep showing this because I love them so much. Now I have my horse as well. I'm going to buy another one of her patterns. I'm going to make it. Yes, it took ages, but I just love it. I think as I'm not doing markets, I keep getting asked if I want to do markets, and I think, oh, it's a great idea, but then I look at it and I'm thinking, no, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to make stuff like that. So now I'm not doing markets, I'm not doing the bulk making and of like small £5 items anymore. I'm just getting to do stuff I really, really love, and the dolls, and there's some other animals that I want to look at, and then the horse, and I've got the ladybird, and I've got the flamingo, which I haven't even looked at. I should look at it and make it. Got so many patterns, it's just so many patterns. So this is what I've been making. I'm gonna do like a thumbnail. My thumbnails are terrible. I'm thinking about doing, I know I talked about AI my last video about AI. Did I talk about AI generated thingamabobs? I just so clarification, my my jingle jangle at the front, my jingle jangle, oh bloody hell, I can't remember her name now. Apparently I don't function on Sunday mornings. A lovely Flamingo community member did my jingle jangle for me. I don't know if it's AI generated. I think it's awesome, I don't care. And then my little walking flamingo is also AI generated, because I am terrible at drawing. I wouldn't even know how to do it. I've been thinking about making like maybe, you know, stops and make my little doll move. I've used this app before, maybe I could try that. And it is AI app. I'm not, because my graphic skill designs and my thumbnails are so terrible, I'm not adverse to using like ChatGPT or AI to make that, just because it is what it is. That's where I stand. I don't care, you know, if you're not going to turn off because I'm using AI for my thumbnails or something, that's fine, because I do make these beautiful things as well by hand. It's not AI. Look, this is real. I've lost the plot, obviously, and so I've showed my horse, I've showed you my doll, that's what I've made. I showed you the thing, my butterfly, that's gone completely wrong. I can't show you what's on my desk because I don't even know what's on my desk. I need to get bin bags today. I need to go to the everything shop. I'm waiting for it to open. It opens about 9 o'clock. I'm going to get some farm eggs, and I need to go and get some bin bags and some chocolate. I need to replace Cindy's, where I am, my friend Cindy, where I'm house sitting. She always has a stash of chocolate in the fridge. I've eaten it all. I've gone through that in 3 weeks. I need to replace that. Stress. What else have I got to show you? I've got nothing else to show you. I am just making what I want to make and saying and doing what I want to make. And this is basically how my videos are. I just show you what I've made. I might take you along on journeys. I'm not doing any journeys or anything. I'm not doing anything excited, to be honest. Let's put it like that. I've told you about my safety eyes. I've told you about my Patreon, which I really am. I'm trying my hardest to just add more to Patreon. I think the dog sitting, yes, it's lovely that they sit on you, but there's so much more to it. There's mud. There's just mud. Just mud everywhere. And the amount of washing and then cleaning, and you have to do all the walls as well because there's mud everywhere. I don't know, oh my god, it's like a full-time job. I'm going to be back to crochet full time, and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have my finger condoms. Yes. I'm going to figure out my flowers today, I think. Do you know what? I say all this stuff. Every week I say, oh, this is what I'm going to do today, and I don't. I go off and do something else. I'll probably go off and, you know, put something in the slow cooker. Just, I'm going. I think that's everything. Oh, did I tell you about Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time? Here on my channel is going to be a live with me and Debs from Coastal Crochet. We are here, we're going to be nattering. She's going to be in holiday mode because she's going on her fabulous holiday. I have just watched Granny by Nature and Katie from Celestial Homebodies. They've just done a Michael's, I think it's at Loops and Thread, have come out with some new yarn. And I have to keep going back and look at those, just pick out which ones that I can get Debs to actually buy for me. I'm going. I hope you all have a lovely week. Thank you very much for joining, subscribing, and if you've got this far, I don't know what we should put. Penguin. I was looking at a penguin earlier. Don't ask why. Put penguin down in the comments box, so I know you got this far, and I'll be like, yeah, you're my favourite. I'm joking. If you even watch like 30 seconds of this, it's fantastic. Anyway, have a lovely week, and I will see you Wednesday. Bye. Hi, hello. Is this a blooper reel? Oh, for goodness sake. Can't even talk this morning.
In a world filled with crowds.